Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is Sue Ellis-Saller and Alexandra Karakapolu, and we are doing our monthly tarot and horoscope readings for the month of June 2022.
Yeah.
Alexandra, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, here I am in Greece, in Athens. Today I picked up to sit outside in the balcony because it's nice. It's a nice weather. It's summer here, and I live near the sea. So I cannot show you the sea though because we don't have any light, so you won't see me anymore. So I'm a psychological astrologer, and I love to analyze people, characters, horoscopes, and things that are going on in the cosmos, in the universe, and how all these planets and planetary aspects affect us and affect our daily life. How can we do it better? How can we choose this beautiful, beautiful tool to work with and to go on with our lives and find solutions to the problems? This is what we do.
That's wonderful, because life is always going to give us challenges. So the thing is to learn how to work through them properly and with a good attitude. Yeah, yeah.
Of course, of course. And it's very interesting to see how those two combined, like tarot cards and astrology, go together. They can give you a lot of answers and they can push you into the, I don't know, to the detail to see the whole picture. So it's really, really helpful. My opinion is like it's really helpful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. And my name is Sue Ellis-Saller. I'm a tarot card reader, a Reiki master, and a life coach. And I am joining you today from Vienna, Austria, right outside of Vienna, Austria. You probably can hear my kids in the pool right now. They're having fun out there. So, and I read tarot much in the same way that Alexandra does, to show people what's coming up so that they can make good choices for their own futures and see what they need to kind of process, how they can process it for their own best good, and so that they can move forward in their lives. Tarot can be, a tool as well as a game. So I use it as a tool.
Perfect. So perfect as always. Well, this month is like we remember that we had a lot of hard months behind us, and this month I will take. It's like taking a breath again. We breathe again. It's better somehow. Since today also Mercury turns away from his retrograde movement. He's in the right movement again. So we will face all these answers one after the other, really quick. That was stuck in the middle somewhere, and all these hidden truths and hidden and secrets are all coming on the surface. So it's a very exciting month because a lot of things are going to come up on the surface, and all of these really hard months that we have behind us are worth it. So now we go into a period of time that we have planetary aspects that are better than before. And this will last almost for about 3 months, almost until the end of August, because then we have to prepare ourselves for some serious things and some difficult, again, I know, again, periods of time. So we need that space, and it starts from now and it goes on. So this is not bad, actually. We have a new moon, we have a full moon. We're going to talk about it for each zodiac sign. The full moon this time is on the 14th of the month, and it's on traveling Sagittarius. That means that we are in the era of Gemini this month. So it's a lot of communication. We go out, we see friends, we act like we're more open. And then we have this full moon in Sagittarius, which is also, we are in a traveling mood. We want to travel again. People are just traveling like crazy at the moment. This is good because we still are in the pandemic. And we have also the new moon, which closes the month on the 29th of June in the sign of Cancer. So whatever we felt, whatever we dealt with, it comes inside and wants to be, let's say, felt. You have to feel the changes intensively. And this is the new moon. The new moon gives you this boost you need to go to forward, and this strength that you hadn't have anymore because of all these problems that you faced before. So it's a good month in overall.
It sounds good overall, and the Cancer new moon should be quite interesting as well, because Cancer and
Yeah.
things. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, dear.
Yes, yes. And I have the Knight of Pentacles reversed for this month. So that is this, a little bit, I want to say insecurity in some points, not as steady on their feet, really wanting to move around and see what's going on. This is a card of, not being able to stay in one place. You were saying the Sagittarius and movement and travel and everything like that, but also it being a little bit of not dizziness, but insecurity moving forward in this month. So it's the best idea for you, like Alexandra said, just to kind of make sure that you're communicating openly about your needs and your desires. Make sure that you are maintaining your own ethics and values, I think has been a big thing that's come up for a lot of people this month. And, hopefully ground yourself through your own heart and your own knowledge of what you want in life and the direction you want to go into, because it's going to be a little unsteady.
Yes, as you said that before. I mean, I want to say also hello to Damon Burns. I see here my birthday is June 9th, and this is beautiful news. Of course, it's beautiful news. We are used to have news that were not good, like in general, for everybody. Yes, I know. I mean, miracles are not happening from the one point to the other, like in 1 second. And I'm not saying that we're not going to have problems or we're not going to face it. But because of the weather, because of the 21st of June, which is the equinox, the summer equinox, because of all this energy that's coming up, we feel more positive this month and more alive to face all these challenges and all those challenging times. So it's important to boost this energy, to keep it like safe, and to feel alive again. So this month will be a good month for doing things for yourself. Just try to stay focused, let's say, because it's going to come one after the other, because all the period of retrogrades, it's there. And well, Mercury is the planet that comes right on from today on, but Saturn turns retrograde in Aquarius from tomorrow on until October.
Ooh.
And Neptune also turns retrograde in Pisces from the 27th of the month until the 3rd of December, which means that, yes, from the one hand, we're going to do our things, we're going to do our job, and the communication is going to get better. But things from the past are coming up, and things that we didn't solve, and also these karmic lessons won't stop. So be careful. Be careful. What did you think? That everything would be perfect?
Well, like you said, breathe through it, figure out your way to get through it. And yeah.
See where I'm sitting, flowers, green.
Exactly.
This is why I wanted to show you. I mean, we have to make a change. We have to do something for ourselves, because if we don't, nobody's going to do it for us. And this month is just a reminder that life doesn't stop here. Life goes on. A reminder. I would put like a title like June reminder. We're not dead yet. We've done it.
Yes. Writing that down to put into the blog post.
I think you liked it.
Yes.
It's a reminder. But, everything is like, it falls into pieces. And this was an exhausting period of time. Exhausting. I feel exhausted. I don't know how you feel. I feel exhausted. And I feel that my body doesn't want to keep up with this energy. And suddenly all the energy comes up and I'm like, what should I do? What should I do next? And this is June. Gemini season. People come, like come and go, come and go, come and go. You see, the activity is more.
Yeah.
Your brain cells are working more.
Which is good. I mean, especially since things are going direct and we're, buzzing around a lot more and being a lot more open and community social things are being much more highlighted now instead of being closed and cut
Better
off.
than last summer. It doesn't. I mean, in comparison to last summer, it's much better. It's a better summer for sure. For sure, it's gonna get better and better. But I said summer, summer. I didn't speak about the winter. Summer.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just wait we'll enjoy what we have now for the time being until things change, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. So let's start with Aries. What do we have here? So, follow the signs, my Aries. June hides a series of important changes, my impulsive Aries. Professionally, you get some new opportunities. Lucky Jupiter is now in your sign and offers you protection and good fortune. Yes, yes, yes. You are going a step forward. Don't plan anything important until June of 10th. Financially, you are stable. The expenses are for a good reason. Your personal life also looks good. Maybe you shall go on a lovely trip, meet new people, and reconnect with old friends. Accept the situation as it is. Your health is good and your energy is also in high levels. Your charisma is not hidden anymore. We can all see it. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month will give you wings and will make you dream more and more. Be careful though, a little realism doesn't hurt. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th can bring you changes in your home and your space in general. Removals, repairs, rectification, children of change unite. So changes, changes.
Ooh, interesting.
Mm.
I always say that. Interesting.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, I like seeing the good luck and the protection. This month, I got the Six of Pentacles reversed. And this is making sure that when you are entering any kind of triangular situation or a situation with being generous to others, that everybody is on the same page with how things are supposed to turn out. So don't lend money you don't have. Don't make promises you don't want to keep. And make sure that your generosity is coming from a place of true generosity and not a place of obligation or resentment in giving, because that might throw off the whole energy of the entire thing. So
Could happen. Yeah, could happen. Yeah, you're gonna see. You're gonna get the overall picture. So, Taurus, collect the pieces. June should be more relaxing for you, my stable Taurus. It seems that all the hard work you've done for the past years is coming up to an end. You collect your strength, the talents, and all of that you've learned and claim your place in the work environment. Relax now and enjoy because 2023 will bring major changes again. Financially, you are stable. No big losses and no big expenses. However, your personal life has, again, changes for you. Again, a new home, a new apartment, a new city. I don't know. This month is a relaxed month in general. Your health is good and your energy too. After the second half of 2022, you should be more careful and look out for old health issues, though. I mean, maybe you should do this checkup that you wanted to. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month will emphasize to the finances. Set limits on collaborations or expenses in general so that you do not get carried away and do not lose yourself. The new moon in sensitive Cancer in the 19th of June makes you more communicative, takes you out, and makes you more talkative than normal. Is it time to resolve your differences? Maybe?
I think so, because I got the Tower for them.
Oh,
Tower indication of change. And like you said, though, collect the pieces. I think that Taurus knew something was going to fall apart. And so pushing sometimes to that brink of collapse will allow you to have the space, the time, and the energy to rebuild something new. The Tower indicates, like I said, that you knew it was coming, that you had built this house on some sand, and it didn't have stable foundations. And if Taurus needs anything, they need those stable foundations in order to thrive and prosper. So while the Tower can be an uncomfortable period for people, it's also something that's very necessary in order to make that space to move forward and to grow. It's really getting unstuck. It's not the nicest way of getting unstuck, but it moves you forward, that's for sure. Just make sure that you meet this with a positive attitude so that you can stem any kind of losses and don't let the bull in you take over. Right now, you need to be grounded, calm, and focused on growth and forward motion.
Nicely said. I have nothing to add. Nothing. Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on with Gemini. Gemini, your season. Come on. Change it for the better. Life goes on fast in June. My communicative Gemini, you see what happens to my face. With Mercury changing its position in the first 10 days of the month, everything is smoothed out. Old friends or key people will come in your way to help you when you need them more professionally. Money may be an issue, though, in June. You might have more expenses than usual. In your personal and family life, focus on your house and major repair, maybe, or change the furniture. Who knows? The relationships are harmonious in general. For all you single out there, look out for the friends. There might be Mr. Perfect hiding there. Your health is good and your energy rises. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month sheds all the light on your interpersonal relationships. What do you want? How do you want it? And with whom will you be busy enough? I don't know. You know. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th brings help from your loved ones, both psychologically and financially. Something you need, right? You need it.
You're not live, are you?
I am.
Hello. Hello there. She's live. I'm live. We're crazy people here.
Exactly.
Hello.
He's gonna go around the long way. So
Come on. I'm gonna be, my battery is gonna be off at the let's say 10 minutes. So I'm gonna
okay, good. Just let me know so that I can take over for a few minutes.
You will, of course.
Uh-huh.
Tell me. Gemini.
For Gemini, I got the Queen of Cups. And this is that, emotional place smoothing out. This is being in control and in charge of your emotions, your relationships, really connecting with your feelings, which I think Gemini sometimes weaves and bobs around their feelings, but this month they're going to be connected with their feelings, not only connected, but also content and settled with that. So I think it's going to be a really good month for them as far as, like you said, relationships are concerned, friendships, working in that whole emotional area. It's going to be a good month for Gemini.
Different month. Different, for sure. Very different month. Yeah, and as you said, the Gemini is not the most, I wouldn't say sensible sign, but they have their issues with confronting their feelings and expressing their feelings. They have a lot of faces. You have to know which face speaks to you. When does it speak to you? And this is the double thing. Why are you laughing? This is double trouble, I say.
Yeah, totally. Because they're the ultimate in that, that duality too. So they're able to see things from both sides. And sometimes that can get people in trouble because they're not, they're not stable sometimes in the way they express themselves. And so
stability is not their synonym.
Duality is.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll go on with Cancer. Oh, enthusiasm has June for you, my sensitive Cancer. Lucky Jupiter is appearing in your path and favors you. You haven't seen so many beautiful things happening at once since a long time. Professionally, even those problematic relationships are looking better. New objects can come true, new projects can come, whatever. Looking for a new job, it may happen. Financially, you're also in a good position. You manage to keep your professional and personal life in balance, though you are extremely busy in June. Starting a new romance now, why not? Look for something less complicated, try someone who really cares about you. Enjoy a warm family life and let love rule, as Lenny Kravitz said and sung.
Mhm.
However, your energy is not so high. Sleep more, go for a walk in the nature, and take care of your health. The full moon in travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month sheds light on your physical condition. So, you know exactly what you have to do actually and what you should take care of. Your new moon zodiac, your new moon in your zodiac sign on June 29th marks the beginning of a new activity. What will you choose to follow? It's up to you. And it's up to me now to take my laptop and go for the battery while Susan is going to talk about the tarot card of Cancer.
Okay. So this month for Cancer, I got the Strength card. And this is showing me that you are going to be able to overcome any kind of weaknesses that you feel or rise above any kind of challenges. So this is really getting a control over your lust, getting the upper hand in relationships, and any kind of problems that you had, you're going to be able to easily resolve, or more easily resolve, shall we say, because this month, this is the Virgin and she's taming the lion, which is supposed to be about lust and about, more base desires, more human, just base desires. So Cancer this month, I really think it's going to be all about you claiming your power in your life and really, you don't have to be forceful to be assertive. You just have to stand up for yourself and really set boundaries. I know sometimes that's really hard for Cancers, but this month you're going to be able to more easily assert control and feel like you can not dominate, but at least play a strong, active role in your own life and the way that things move forward. So with, like Alexandra said, with the new moon on the 29th in Cancer, you might set that as a goal for these, for this is the last, the line in the sand, shall we say. Or this might be the day that you choose to make that big shift in your life so that you can move forward in a way that feels much better to you and honors your sensitivities, honors your natural nurturing characteristics and personality, and doesn't leave you feeling overwhelmed, taken advantage of, or used. So it's really a good time for you to kind of assert your independence, your needs, if not to other people, then to yourself, and to hold those boundaries and to maintain them kindly, gently, and with love. I know that Cancer can do it.
Perfect. And you see, I had time to change.
Yes.
Magic happened.
Exactly.
You know what? The funny thing is, I came inside and a small creature was on my laptop. Really, that's not. I mean, I was looking on the keyboard and I was like, okay, I want to unmute myself, and then I was searching, and now it's gone. It's like a little horse. We call it a horse of Virgin Mary.
Oh, wow.
Green, and it brings you luck. I don't believe this. Okay. It's so small, really so small.
Oh, cute.
Cute, very cute. Okay. So thank you for this beautiful explanation. I mean, Cancer is also a very, very, very unique sign, let's say. unique. Everybody's unique, actually. But the cancers are, they had a very hard time for many, many, many years, and not hard time in regarding interpersonal relationships. The focus was there all the time, like devastating. They were really, they didn't know where to take it from, what should they do, how should they proceed. I have never met a cancer for the last, let's say, 5 years that didn't have any kind of problems interpersonally. I mean, every cancer that I knew, they had an issue. I don't know, with their mother-in-law, with their father, their mother, the children, the relationships. They couldn't focus on what they really want.
Yep.
And I think they're getting to know themselves better now as the time goes by. I have a feeling that it will get better. Let's see what Leo.
Yeah.
Leo, I know there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Success will come in your way in June, my Leo King. Professionally, good things are happening. Even if problems appear in the first 10 days of the month, you will solve them. You have this energy, you have the power to solve them. You may find new opportunities to collaborate with people around you. Believe more in the future, though, that will certainly come. Financially, it looks good for you. In your personal life, a lot of things are going on. Oh, I have the creature again on my face. Perfect. Perfect. If you wish to reconciliate with old flames, this is the time. Yes, there are some difficult issues to handle, and you should act wisely. Make the first step. Your health is good, and so is your energy. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month sheds a lot of light on creation. New plans, new relationships, and maybe growing up a family. Who knows? Anything can happen. The inspiration is great and unstoppable. Unstoppable, I say. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th may bring returns from the past for review. All those come as an opportunity, and also you have more opportunities to travel, to redefine yourself, and to succeed. So take the opportunity.
That's nice for them. Then we get supported by the 9 of Pentacles, which is, just kind of underlining that, feeling of success and finally being able to stand up on their own 2 feet, not really feeling beholden to anybody else. So make sure that you're, centering in this power and not allowing yourself to be thrown off, especially by this, kind of personal life complication and things like that. Sometimes, Leo can be a little bit, shall we say, full of themselves. So don't allow that energy to leave you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What's happening?
I'm all like, just let me know if I need to switch over to me real quick.
No, it's okay. I'm so sorry. But I told you this month is full of energy. You see what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. So sorry.
Nah, don't worry. It's the good luck is jumping right at you today. You just gotta be, come here, bud.
God, so sorry. So you were saying about Leos. Yeah,
yeah, just they need to make sure that they are opening up their aura and their energy and not, kind of, I don't want to say it like stepping on other people's shoulders in order to look better, but making sure that they're taking everybody's needs into consideration along with their own needs, because that positive, and especially with that new moon in Cancer, it might be a little bit shocking for them to start examining their emotions and how they were feeling and where their emotions have led them through the past and where they want to go.
Exciting, very emotional, and emotions and Leo don't go together. They don't really match. But okay, they have a lot of emotions. Hidden emotions, hidden. Really.
Yeah.
deep,
Yeah.
deep, 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 deep inside. And they have a very weird way of expressing them. This is why we say when you have your moon in Leo, when your moon is in Leo, I'm always saying like, oops, it's a very difficult moon. For me, it's the most difficult moon of all the zodiac sign, because it's not that it is they are bad people or they don't try or whatever. No, it's difficult for them to understand themselves and to express themselves. They have the difficulty, and also, and then this difficulty projects on the other people around them, but the difficulty starts from them to the others. So Leo has these points to work with,
Mhm.
work with that. Everybody has to work with something, but we focus on different matters. And
Yeah.
yes, it depends on your zodiac. Yes, a lot of things are depending on that. Where you have what, which planets, personal planets are very important. And also the ascendant, everything together, the mixture is very important.
Definitely, because it's what makes everybody unique. You know, it's not
Yeah.
just a Scorpio sun. You have so many other aspects that are going to influence your personality. So, yeah, I bet you could read somebody's chart for them. Tell them.
Yeah, I can read a lot. I can see now it goes really fast when I see like nobody sees anything, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know. No, 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 no. It comes up, of course, after so many years and experience. It works really fast, as if you read the person, as if you have it in front of you and you can read it. It's normal, but
Yeah.
okay. I love it. I love to analyze people. I love it. It's my one of my favorite hobbies. Hobbies, yeah, if you can say it's a hobby.
Yeah,
My
it's
God.
a
And
mission.
and we go on with Virgo, 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 my ascendant. So most of the month is like you have to keep up. June is a very interesting month, my organizational Virgo. Professionally, you might experience some ups and downs, since the negotiations will be harder than usual. Don't decide anything important within the first 10 days of the month. Make plans and think of new projects, but don't expect miracles to happen, as I said at the very beginning. Financially, this is a strong period for you. The trend is upward. Personally, you have a lot of plans, changes around the way you live, the house you live in. Are you planning to have more children? Are you moving into a smaller town? June favors studies and seminars, of course, Gemini. Look out for your body and your energy. Those of you suffering from chronic diseases should do more. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month can bring abrupt changes at home or in the family more, at work and in the space you move in general. So changes around you in general. Always be careful with all of this, please. The new moon in sensitive Cancer in June 19th will help you into turn and to make new beginnings. Like it favors you. Let's see what you're going to do with that favor.
So I get the Six of Pentacles, and we saw it reversed earlier. But when it's upright like this, I have a feeling that Virgo is going to feel really generous this month and very much like sharing with other people, sharing their home, sharing their wealth, sharing a little bit extra. Just make sure that, again, that there's this balance there. You know, make sure that any kind of monies that you've paid out, if you expect it back, then please do say something about that. Don't leave these things unspoken. So really make that balance and harmony, so that it's not, and also watch out too, because this is a card also sometimes of money being shared in order to manipulate other people. Yeah, so just make sure, like I said, be on the up and up when you're sharing money, or, you know, whatever resources that you have, so that everybody is on the same page. And so that, yeah, so if everyone has the same expectations, and so that nobody's getting frustrated or feeling blindsided by expectations from other people. Generosity for generosity's sake, generosity not for control's sake.
Interesting. Again, okay, and I'm just listening to it very carefully since my ascendant is Virgo, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can feel that. But yes, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Virgos are all about details and criticism, and when something doesn't happen the way they want it to, and in the detail, they have a problem.
Mhm.
They have a problem, not like their life is depending on it, but they have an issue with that. They will say, okay, and why is that now, and what can I do, and how can I make it better, and then they suffer from this sometimes. So it's important what you said, very important though.
Well, and especially with Gemini and that communication, just when you communicate things, it takes away a lot of those unknowns and it takes the surprises away. So if you need the details spelled out, then spell out the details so that, like I said, so that everybody is on the same page with their expectations.
Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Thank you very much for us, Ascendant or Virgos in general. So we go on with Libra. Pros and contrasts this month. June has almost everything for you, my diplomatic Libra. Professionally, new doors are opening, maybe a new role, new colleagues. Don't discuss anything for the first 10 days of the month, though. But afterwards, listen to some ideas and possibilities for the future. It might be worth your time. Financially, everything looks stable. Your personal life is in your focus. It's time for reconnecting with your loved ones and enjoy more each other's company. For the single people out there might be a new love in the horizon. Ooh. Travels are favored. Your health is good, such as your energy. Even if you feel otherwise, just forget about it and enjoy, live. The full moon in Sagittarius travel sign on the 14th of the month opens doors to new directions and plans that may sound bold for too many, but you know better. Don't forget that. Dare, just dare. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th slows down the changes both professionally and personally and continues to go on like this. So take advantage of it. So it might be better to take it slower. Yes.
I agree, definitely and wholeheartedly, because the Wheel of Fortune comes up, but comes up reversed. And this is not a card that's going to tell you to charge forward. This is not fate bringing things and throwing them at your feet for you. This is something that you're going to have to work towards if you want it to happen. And also, it might not happen as suddenly as you would hope it would. Things are going to take time to manifest themselves. So like you're saying, they need to listen for possibilities for the future, but this means that they're going to have to work towards those possibilities. Like I said, that fortune is not going to throw things in their lap, and they're not going to, just wake up with the lottery winnings in their pocket and, skipping into the sunset. They may have to revisit old plans in order to, or the way that they think about things so that they can find that space to move forward. So like I said, hesitant moving forward. Sometimes the wheels are going to stick, and not spin as quickly as you'd wanted. You might not get the traction then. Yeah. And also, watch what you're sacrificing in this month. Libra, a lot of times you have to throw something out in order to make space for something new to happen, but really make sure that you're paying attention to your own priorities and what you truly desire in life. So don't throw something out just because for the moment it seems like the right thing to do. Like, really evaluate what you get rid of, ideas, friends, clothes, even your house, double reconsider.
important what you said. Very important. My father is a Libra, and I see that they are, let's say, in front of making very important decisions that need time. And they feel that they had too much time to think about it, and they waited for a long time, but they cannot wait anymore. And this is the trap.
Yes. Yes.
This is the trap. And because of, okay, Mercury turned in the right order, but Saturn turns retrograde. And this is a trap. I mean, you think you have it, and you have to, of course, you have more energy. And of course, things are happening much better than before. It's not like before, but karmic lessons are coming. And there you must be more careful on what you do. I mean, the decisions that you make. To think twice and 3 times and 4 times, this is what you said, and this is important.
Yes, definitely.
Perfectly said again. Again, it matches perfect. Look at this.
Yeah.
So, and we go on with, yes, our sign, Scorpio. Crazy ladies in the house. So, as Robin S. sang in 1993, show me your love, show me love. If you remember this house music tune, I mean, this was so perfect. I used to dance like crazy. You gotta show me your love. And I also heard her live in a club in Vienna, and I was so excited. I mean, wow, this was a perfect time. So, feel the good vibes in June, my secretive Scorpio. Yes, yes. Professionally, I see a lot of good changes. A new job, new direction. Lucky Jupiter favors you and offers you new ways. Be more confident and risk more. The best dates for you are between the 4th and the 16th of the month. Write it down. Financially, you are stable. Just look out for sudden expenses. Your personal life is also in very, very good position. Love, friendship, and family are favored. And your romance. You seem to experience intimacy, trust, and understanding, which is more than welcome. Look out for some mood swings, though. Remember to take good care of your health and energy. Exercise, sleep well, eat good. The full moon on the 16th, what did I say, 16th? 14th, of course, Sagittarius of the month, sheds light on finances and invites you to do better management. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th can bring interesting career changes and show you the future. Open your eyes and see the future.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that then. We'll see what this does. And I got the Ace of Wands, and this is a card about, new exciting frontiers, passion projects, starting something new that really gets you going and starts your blood flowing and pumping and everything. So this month, like Alexandra said, soak in the good vibes, let this energy and passion fuel you. You've needed it, Scorpio, we've needed it. So, and, kind of shake off the cobwebs, get going, let this energy move, because Scorpio is also, out of all the water signs, I think we're the most fiery as well. We have a lot more motivation and that central, it's almost like a balance between water and fire with us. So it seems like it's going to be fun and enjoy.
It's maybe it's one of the best, the most positive months I've seen in the whole year.
Good.
Yes, for Scorpios at last. I mean, until here, really, it's exhausting. Yeah. It's exhausting. I don't want this anymore. But okay, life is like this, so we have to keep on.
Right.
But we know how to keep on. Scorpios are really hard. Like, a lot of, duration. I mean, we are like athletes. When we are we have a goal in front of our head, and we say, stubborn, like, no, I'm gonna do this and get away from me. We do it. Usually, we achieve it. We achieve the goal. Usually. But sometimes under the surface, because we are people like this, we love darkness, and we feel other people don't feel good with the darkness. We love this. We can live in dark times and darkness. We know exactly what to do.
Just don't let yourself get caught there, though.
Yeah.
Scorpio has a tendency to be able to not only live and thrive there, but keep that balance, because you can either be a lizard or you can be an eagle. And yeah.
Oh, this was nice. I like that. You can be a wizard or eagle. Ah, well said. Well, let's go on with Sagittarius. Wishes do come true. Yes, you are smiling more in June, I think so, somehow. And there is a reason to do so, my traveling Sagittarius. Professionally, there is a lot of positive things are happening. You always wish, but you finish now some old projects in order to start with new ones. This is what you wished for, I know, and this is coming. Inspiring meeting and beautiful people will come along. However, be careful in the first 10 days of the month. Financially, luck is on your side. A bonus, an income from an unexpected source, beautiful surprises in general. Your personal life is favored too in June. Somehow you are at the center of attention with a lot of people looking up to you. For you people single out there, a very nice period for exciting acquaintances, I will say. Don't forget that it's always up to you. Your energy is very sexy at a great level. Your health is also good, but look out more between the 19th and 30th of the month. I mean, there's 2 days, but be careful on those 2 days with the new moon. Even if you feel tired, if you don't feel tired, actually, just relax more. The full moon in your zodiac sign on the 14th of the month sheds a lot of light on interpersonal relationships, and it would be good to deal more with exactly what you want from your partner, from your friends, and those around you. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 29th, as we spoke before, can bring good financial news.
Nice.
Yes, not bad.
Yeah. I got a little bit of a different message, and we'll see how this turns out.
Oh,
yeah.
I like this. Oh,
yeah. So, you know how you were saying that it's up to them to decide which way their relationships are going to go. And I'm thinking that Sagittarius needs to be very open and honest about the fact that they're not going to put a ring on any finger in the near future, that they're just kind of doing their Sagittarius thing, which Sagittariuses love to do. Sagittariuses walk to the beat of a different drummer. They have a very open, sometimes relationship set. And so when they are, when this is upright, it's marriage, it's celebrations, it's that culmination of a relationship to the next level. It's not going to the next level this month, I'm sorry to say, with Sagittarius. I mean, they may have a lot of luck and a lot of positive things and a lot of happiness this month. So don't forget to be grateful for what you have, but also don't forget to be really super honest about what you want and where you're going and what is going to make you happy. I feel like this month, for me, the focus is on putting everything on the table, making sure that the communication is open again, like there's no hidden agendas, so that everybody, can be a lot happier with the good luck that they're receiving and with the relationships that they're making, that they have honesty. Sometimes honesty is it burns a little. Hopefully not that way, but yes. But it's really important for them to be honest about what they want and where they're going and what their expectations are.
Well, as you said, I may spoke about more positive things, but as you said, I said it's always up to you. And it's about personal relationships. That means that you have the opportunity, but whatever you choose, it's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Always a choice. It's
Mm-hmm.
always a choice. But we humans, we're not always honest with ourselves most of the times. We are honest, but we are afraid to be more honest because it doesn't match actually with our actions. Most of the times it doesn't match with our actions. And then we say, okay, so I want this. No, I don't want this. It's never gonna happen, and I don't know how to choose it, but it's in front of me. It's talking to me. It brings me a message. And what do? I ignore it. Usually we ignore the message. And this is very bad. And this is a life um, life lesson for me. And maybe this is what we have to do from now on until Saturn turns again on his position. Maybe we should reconsider all the time whatever journey we did until now, up until now, as you said, on the surface, bring everything that we have on the table, and one after the other, confront it, and like a checklist, say, did I want this? No. Did I want this? Yes. Why? Is it going good? No. What should I change? This. Like a project. Dun, 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 like an Excel. I
Yeah.
think that this is the thing that we should do from now on, because harder times are coming.
Right. Well, and
And
honesty is so important. Oh, sorry. What was
No.
that last part? Harder times are coming.
We have to confront them. How should you confront them if you're not prepared deep inside? How should you?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure about it, Susan. I'm 100% sure.
I don't not believe you. I believe you. So I know that you know.
I mean, it's like, and I'm not saying it only as an astrologer. I hear it all the time from other perspectives too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if everybody's talking about it, I cannot say, oh, come on, same thing all the time. No, I have to focus on something. I have to prepare myself. And it's good for us, for everybody, to make some things happening for yourself. It's better afterwards, believe me. What did you want to say? And I interrupted you.
No, I interrupted you actually because and I think this is what we've been talking about, and I think this is like this shift in society and the shift in pivot within ourselves is just that true honesty and true alignment, you know. And I talked to another girl about it in another interview, and it's radical honesty and just being like, you know, and having the courage also to make those changes, to be honest with yourself, to get in alignment with what your true purpose is. And that shift is really scary. But once you make it, and once you really get in alignment with what you truly want and how you truly feel about things, then it can make everything positive. It doesn't mean that you have to get rid of your relationships or, you know, whatever, completely up level your, or not up level, but upset your life. But you might need to just switch the way you interact with people. You need to look deep in yourself and see if your actions are aligning with what you want in life. And you know, if everybody again is on the same page and open and honest and is on board, then it makes it a lot easier. But we are getting to a point where all this like deception is coming to a head, and everybody wants honesty more, and that has to start here. It can't start out there, because if you're not being honest with yourself, then how can you have the expectation that other people would be honest as well?
I feel the change for many years now. It's like I got a kick in the ass, let me say that, and I had this feeling like, okay, somebody pushed me. I didn't push myself. I didn't push myself. Somebody really pushed me. But the thing is, what are you doing with this opportunity? And it's the hardest lesson you have to learn, to keep on going, even if the opportunities are not like you thought they should be. and to make the best out of it. It's ideal to speak about it, but it's difficult to face it and to do something. And this is why we shouldn't push ourselves too much. We should give space and time. I feel that I've changed a lot in those last 2 years. A total change. It's not easy to handle it. From the one side, I was this open, party going on, crazy girl that never stopped, and on the other, I came to a lockdown. For many people, this is why I'm talking about. It's not only me. I think many people faced the same issue, and at the one point, I mean, you faced I faced myself quiet, doing nothing, focusing on the feelings, my feelings, my feelings, my thoughts, my feelings, my thoughts, my feelings, my thoughts. This was exhausting. I mean, because when you have a lot of things to do all the time, you don't think about yourself so much. You don't have time. You're tired. You go to sleep and you will say, okay, what did I think about? Okay, forget it. Let's go on. And after you see, you have this time, then life goes on again. And then you have to find a balance. And what the fuck is this balance? This is what we're looking for now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most difficult part of the shift, of the change. And this is why a lot of people are not going to succeed in that. Because they're going to get troubled in mind. And they're going to make bad decisions. This is why you should step back, as you said, and go on after you checked everything, after you put everything on the surface and talk about these things. Because you don't usually want to talk about these things. Nobody does.
Right. But, that was another thing. I was just thinking about this the other day. We're humans. We need the interaction. We need to talk to each other. Of course, we need to make our own decisions for ourselves, but we can't just stuff down all of our feelings all the time and not be open and just, have the Instagram life and really, it's not to everybody. It's not broadcasting all of your, stuff. Yeah. But it's finding a few or, one or two trusted people, or if you need to speak with a therapist or whatever, it's really being honest and open and finding people that you can trust and be around and be open with and get good advice from, and also listening to and honoring yourself.
Yes. And so we go on to Capricorn, and we'll see now what happens when you take your important responsibilities like Capricorns do.
Yes.
So will it be more work or more personal life in June for you, my workaholic Capricorn? This is the main dilemma of the month, because we know that you are working all the time. And now, Panagia means Holy Mary. How can I say this? It will not get less professionally. Open tasks, new and ongoing projects, expanding the business, new goals are more than enough. Financially, you are stable. Your personal life, your professional life is blooming, but your personal life will also be very active, like work, as I said before. Be aware of some issues with your real estate or your children. Love interest may not be developed and stagnating, maybe like facing some issues, but you have enough time to reconsider. You will feel your energy less than usual, of course, because you're working too much. But don't be afraid. Exercise more, eat a good breakfast, and sleep good. I know that you're not going to do it, but listen to it. Listen to it. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month can shed light on everything that takes place behind the scenes for a long time and concerns you. Time to catch them in the legs. You have to catch them. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on June 19th may bring this new collaboration you were waiting for. So you will go, and you will grow. Huh? Uh-huh. I cannot hear you. What's happened?
Yeah. Sorry. Mom. It's like, so, I see that Capricorn has a lot of choices in front of them this month. And so this could lead to some decision paralysis. They need to make sure that they're discovering different options for themselves and choosing the right one. They might get so caught up in the details of every little possibility that they don't make a choice. And sometimes not making a choice is making a choice. So I would encourage Capricorn this month to really, again, get inside themselves, see what is most important to them, see what their priorities and values and ethics line up with, and not allow themselves to get sidetracked or, kind of paralyzed by the amount of possibilities they have in front of them. Pick the best option.
My Capricorn at home, my husband.
Yes.
I face it every day. I was laughing as I was looking at the signs for Capricorns. I was just laughing. And also a very good friend of mine who brought out his third book. I mean, so full of work. He was writing me messages and I was like, I know you Capricorns, shut up. I know you. I know what you're going through. I know exactly what you're going through. So don't tell me anything. Yes, they're workaholics, but they are this period is like unbelievable. Exploding. More than Leos, they're exploding. They are exploding. Wow. Aquarius. My Aquarius. Do what you do best. Think outside the box. I mean, this is what you do. I know, but think outside the box again, because you were afraid a little bit the last months. The opportunity to big changes comes in June, my area Aquarius. You are still dealing with challenges and issues that are not so nice in your professional life. I know. Just be patient for the first 10 days of the month, and then you'll have time to solve that. Financially, you are in a stable situation. You may possibly receive income from outsourced investments. Maybe. In your personal life, you may experience people from the past, friends that you haven't seen for a long time, or relationships that did not end. After the middle of the month, you might meet some people or something new. And if you are single, then the adventure starts here. If you need to fix relationships with thorny relatives, let's say, with difficult ones, the time is now. Your energy is high and your health is also very good. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month is beautiful, with travel moons and joys. Why not to make a small getaway of the month? Something exciting. Go to an island, I don't know, go for a drive, just go somewhere you haven't been before. A small getaway. The new moon in sensitive Cancer on the 29th of the month whets the appetite for healthier habits and new beginnings in general. Yes. Beautiful.
Well, I think you touched on this. They have a lot of decisions in front of them, and they're not really going to be. And this is definitely a card that right now might not be the time to make the decision. If this card was upright, I would say, yeah, they know what they need to do, and they just need to kind of bite the bullet and do it. This month, though, I feel like Aquarius still has to wait for either more options to show up or a different time frame, because making a decision right now might not be the best idea for them overall and in general. So I would say hold off on any decisions because you don't know what you want yet. And so until you know what you want, don't say yes or no.
Good point. I think we have nothing else to say about Aquarius. We said it all. They in the box, but they need to make changes, but not now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I say this small getaway, go away, enjoy the nature, go with your friends, don't think too much, and don't make decisions. Perfect. Yeah. We could keep it like this. Nice. Aquarius is always in a hurry.
Yeah. And it's okay not to decide in the moment. If things aren't right, I think that's one of the things too. Like everybody's like, I have to do something right now. And it's just like, no, sometimes you don't need to do something right now. Sometimes you need to wait until the stars are in better alignment. For real.
Yes. And we finish with Pisces. And I have a very nice title that you really like it. Goldfinger. Yes. June marks the start of a new lucky period for you, my dreamy Pisces. Professionally, you can expand your business now. You can follow your dreams. You can have that space that you were asking for. Maybe a new project in a different town. Show more of your talents and begin to get back to what you deserve. Money is on your mind this month more than ever. Your situation will constantly improve. A bonus, an interesting job offer, anything can happen now. Your personal life is also going through some changes that will play a major role in the future. Maybe you are thinking to buy a house together with your partner. Maybe you wish to move to a new apartment. All the serious issues with family or relatives will be probably solved. Probably, I said probably. Take care of your health, your diet, your spirit. Try to avoid sugar and do more exercises. Because I know most of the Pisces are like, they have a sugar teeth. How do you say it? Sweet teeth. Yeah, sweet tooth. The full moon in the travel sign of Sagittarius on the 14th of the month may bring changes in your space, professional and personal. Changes are like written big. This is good news, though. For good to happen, it's good to have changes because you get more happy when you change a lot. The new moon in sensitive Cancer in the 29th of the month will fill you with inspiration and appetite for new activities, which give you more joy. So enjoy.
Yeah. And I see the camp, Pisces. I'm all like, where are we at now? Feel so alone this month. They feel like they're going to be surrounded by people and not, they're finally going to feel like they have their place, where they feel like they're happy with people. They're finding, I can't think of the word, sanctuary. And so they're going to feel more secure. They're going to feel more embraced by the people around them. They're going to feel more comfortable. And this is something that really needed for a while. So they're not going to feel, when this is upright, it just feels like they're going it alone. They're doing their own thing. They don't really find any comfort or security. But when it's reversed, it's just like the total opposite of that. They're finally feeling surrounded by love. And that's what makes Pisces thrive in a way. And, they might be able to find support. So for helping them to control their sweet tooth, to help them with their health and well-being. So I think this is going to be a really good month for Pisces, especially on a social level and a soul level.
So it matches. It matches perfectly again. No, Pisces are loving. I mean, they need to align with all the universe and all the people. And if they don't, they lie. They lie to align. This is the difference between them and Cancer. Cancer are not lying. They're yarning. They're like, no. They're talking about the truth in between the words, of course, because they are not so sure of themselves to speak it out. And about the let's say the reactions that they will get from the other people. But Pisces are lying a lot. So you have to be careful. Like, be more honest with yourself, Pisces, and with the other people. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And that's been like the overarching theme this month is really, that honesty and truth and communication and everything. Gemini turning direct again, or Mercury turning direct again.
Gemini and Mercury are together. You know that they are together. Yeah. Communication signs. You don't have this, then it's like your mouth is closed and you cannot open it. You don't speak it out. So,
and that truth is the way of the future. That's the way that we're going. That's what we want overall and in general. Truth, honesty, transparency. Yeah, new way of doing things.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely. I think that's a good note to end this on. So, of course, if you wanted to get your chart read or talk to Alexandra about her work or working with her, she's at the aworld.org. And I'm at SueEllis-Saller.com, or you can also find me on Spiritual Business Spotlight. So for the next few months, we'll see there might be some changes happening there as well. So yeah.
Yes. A lot of changes are happening as always, but we're in the changes, and you see, every month is a difficult from a different point of view. But we'll go on. We'll face it together. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, we must. And this is the challenge of the time. Definitely.
Yay!
Yeah.
So enjoy June. Enjoy the month.
Yes. Enjoy the summer. Enjoy June. Happy solstice happy equinox to everybody. And summer solstice.
Yeah. 21st. Yes, 21st. A lot of energy. Clean your house. Clean your mind. Clean whatever you find.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, everybody, thanks again. Of course, as every time, we will have the replay up on YouTube. We also are on SoundCloud and iTunes, so look for us there if you want to listen to your horoscope again or check back in with us during the month. So take care, everybody. See you next month.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.